Hello, welcome to this weather update. And as you see here, we are dealing with lots of clouds again. My computer is a little slow, trying to just figure out why. But you'll see we had plenty of clouds and some breaks of sun today, just briefly showing you what the sky. We actually did break out into a little bit of sunshine into the evening hours, like after 5 o'clock. So you get to see a little bit of that there. But plenty of clouds around, and now we have some showers on the radar. So let's take a look and see what we got here on the radar, and you'll see, yep, there are some showers out there moving over Long Island right now. We had rain this morning, too. It was actually a fairly steady light rain overnight into this morning. Looking at the current radar here, again, you'll see, again, some of those spotty showers that we have going on across the area as we continue to deal with this low that is over us here. It's a big upper level low. Let's go to another view here. Let's do the East Coast view here. So you'll see here, again, it's being a little slow tonight, so you'll have to just bear with me. Come on. Doesn't when I'm hitting sit. It's not going up there, and now it's going to 12. I don't know what's going on here. Something is not right with the computers, so we're going to have to just, what is going on here? Are we zoomed out? No, we're not zoomed out. I don't know why this is acting all weird. All right, well, can't view it. Sorry about that. Maybe it's a problem with the server. I don't know. But anyway, this upper level low is with us, and we dealt with some rain today. A little bit of rain overnight. Looking at the map of the United States here, not a whole lot going on. We do have some severe weather in Texas, a few severe thunderstorm warnings there, severe thunderstorm watch, and a few warnings and a very small tornado warning, some chill advisories and red flag warnings in the southwest there to New Mexico. And that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot going on. Looking at the weather map, you see, again, there's that upper level low. Fairly quiet across the country. The Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk, again, for severe weather in western Texas for today and for tomorrow. We continue with that slight risk. More or less looks like in the same area. It moves just a little bit further into Texas there. And we can go to the day 3, and it's just marginal. So nothing really too impressive going on out there right now. Looking at the weather map, and we'll take a look at some of the observations we've got across the area. You can still see flood advisory still in effect, coastal flood advisory in effect, I guess because of that storm that's going to intensify offshore. That's why I wanted to look at the that satellite image. We'll try it again a little bit later. But you'll see temperatures generally in the upper 40s and low 50s. It's chilly out there. 48 at Islip. They are reporting light rain at Islip, so some areas are getting light rain. And you'll see we go back here and look at the day. You'll see here that overcast skies pretty much most of the day. A few breaks of sun here and there. And then we had that period of light rain in the morning there a little bit. Probably didn't add up to too much rain. Just reporting a trace. Probably didn't add up to too much. We'll go and look at the rainfall numbers, but I don't think there's going to be that much. So let's go look at the highs. So it's just chilly and a little damp out there. 50s, only mid-50s. For highs, so quite a bit below normal. Let's look at our lows. Not that low, though, mid-40s. So we didn't drop as much last night because of that rain that we had in the cloud cover, I guess. Precipitation, we'll look at 12-hour precipitation, and there's, just a very little bit from these light rain showers. It's more like just a nuisance than anything else. So let's go and look at the statistics for Islip today, and go to the statistics here for Islip. Local past weather. Islip. 55 degrees was the high. 10 degrees below normal on the high. But the low is 48, which is near normal. So we round up to be about 4 degrees below normal for the day. Again, quite a chilly day across the area. Just, chilly and kind of raw outside. Not great weather. Not a whole lot of sun, but at least we got a little bit later on in the afternoon. So let's go to the Ventus sky. Going to do that. Go to the Ventus sky. I'm going to run this vent to sky here for a moment because I want to show you where the warmth is, and you'll see where the warmth is. Actually, it's going, you see, look at this ridge that's going way up. Look, this is going way up. I mean, they have very warm temperatures. They've had some temperatures near 80 or even some 80s here in Saskatchewan, which, again, just a huge ridge over here in the jet stream. You can see it right here. And you can see that trough. There's the cutoff low, and you got the cool air, and the damp is Canadian maritime air that we're dealing with. So let's go to the North American view, and we will go to the 250, the winds. And you can see there's that huge ridge there. You can see the jet stream is pretty disorganized looking, but we do have the trough on the east. This is going to change as we head toward the rest of the month here. You'll still see some troughing, but you'll start to see a little more ridge. It's still showing troughing in the east. Still showing it. Yeah, I don't know why this is being slow, but it's still showing it. I'm running something in the background which might be slowing this down, but I have to run that to run a program. Anyway, let's go to the upper air. So upper air, you see there's that trough. The east, you see the ridge in the middle, the omega pattern. Troughs on each coast. The omega pattern kind of just sticks around. You see a little more ridging trying to make its way into the east. And then we have a ridge in the west and a trough in the east. So we're staying in kind of a troughy pattern here. If we look at the we need to look at the European. All right, you want to look at the European. Okay. So if we look at the European, it's probably showing the same thing. Again, it's being slow. Lends itself to a little more of a ridge over the entire country by the middle of the country. So there's a little bit of a difference here. I guess the European wants to lift this omega pattern out a little quicker. Whether we'll actually see that or not is another story. So let's go to the CONUS view and back to the GFS. You know, while we're with the euro, we'll stick with the euro. So let's look at the temperature anomaly chart. So here's the temperature anomaly chart on the euro below normal. Again tomorrow, one more day below normal, and then we get to near average on Saturday. And then you'll see here a little ridge in the east there. You see the below normal temperatures now out west. We're going above normal Sunday, Monday, and then back to below normal again for Tuesday. And then back above normal. We start seeing that above normal weather as we get toward next week. All right. Going to the GFS. It's probably going to look a little different. All right. So this is the GFS now, and you'll see here's the GFS. So again, near normal. Then we go above normal Sunday. Monday we'll have warm weather above normal. Tuesday going back to near normal. So actually the euro is a little cooler with that. But then it still develops this cool spot, which could be a storm system. We're going to look at the surface in a moment over the northeast. And then slowly go a little bit above normal here to near normal. So no really big heat ups, looks like, for this month. Most of the heat ups seem to be shifting to the Midwest and maybe even further to the North Pacific Northwest. So let's go to the surface now. So here's our surface map, and as we go into this week, you'll see still got that chance of showers, still got a little instability tomorrow. Saturday, we lose the instability, and then we get into some ridge over the southeast coast there, bringing us warmer weather, and it looks like our rain chance would be that Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, perhaps, for another high pressure builds in around Thursday. And then here comes another low pressure with another front. And perhaps some unsettled weather for maybe next weekend. But we'll have to see. That's a ways off, but that could be some unsettled weather right there. And you'll see the highs build down. So you do see some chances for rain here. So let's go to the closer look on the HRRR, which we should have most of it in now. It's 10 o'clock. It's annoying. The one thing that's annoying about the daylight savings is that you have to wait for the models to come in later. So here we are. You see those scattered showers tonight. And then that fades off, and then tomorrow you'll see the same thing happen again. We have these showers pop up. It's hit or miss depending on where they are. But you'll see, we have that instability still in the air. So, again, if we look at the take a sounding for tomorrow. Yeah, we still have that instability. It's not quite as bad as it was today, but it's still there. All right. So we could see those showers again. But then Saturday, we finally see the stability come in. And, yeah, I don't think it's going to be able to offer us a sounding this far out. Oh, it does. You'll see it's more to the right. So that's and you see there's a break in the lines, which means we should have sunshine and not so many clouds. Oh, it's still developing a little bit of instability late, very isolated, mostly inland, maybe a sprinkle later Saturday. That's what the HRRR is doing. So let's go look at the dew points and wind flow. And you'll see here, as we get toward tomorrow, you see we have that light winds coming easterly, southeasterly in the afternoon. And then Saturday, we have a northwest wind with some drier air, a little bit of a drier air moving in. So that should hopefully give us clearer skies. All right. And then looking at your temperatures. Air temperatures here. You can see temperatures tomorrow will be probably the same way they were today, mid-50s. And then tomorrow night dropping back into the 40s. And then for Saturday, you'll see, here we go, temperatures are reaching the mid-60s. So this is going to be normal for this time of the year. And let's move this along now to the GFS. So we'll go a little further and look at our temperature. We'll look at our dew points first and wind flow. So it gives you an idea of where the air is coming from. And then as we go into Sunday, you still see we still have a northwest wind here, westerly flow that's going to keep it mild. Sea breeze is probably limited. And then here comes that more moist air coming in. Still have the dry air kind of hanging in over Long Island, but you see that more moist air coming in. And we'll have that southwest wind. That'll bring the moisture for the next precipitation event. Tuesday, and then Wednesday we have an easterly flow, perhaps with that low off the south. Could be a little unsettled, and similar to what we've been dealing with. And then we have drier air move back in again. Here we are Friday, and next weekend we start seeing again southerly flow, but no really huge heat ups here. You see, we still see the drier, cooler air coming in. You have a little bit of warm air and cooler air, so you have a progressive pattern here. But it is, at least it'll be less unsettled than it has been. So looking at our air temperatures, Sunday, we're going to probably be near 70. We get into the 70s Monday, and probably back down to the upper 60s Tuesday. And then it's that chilly day with the rain, perhaps, on Wednesday, with the easterly flow, with some annoying drizzle, too, perhaps, in the mix, with temperatures only in the 50s once again. But then we recover. By Thursday, we're back in the upper 60s to around 70, and then low 70s. So you have some nice weather. Nothing too hot, but temperatures are near normal. At least they'll be getting near normal. I know it's been pretty dreary lately. So speaking of dreary, let's go look at the skies next. Let's go to that, and we'll first start with the GFS here. Back this up to here. So this is tomorrow, still showing plenty of clouds around, but you'll see as you get towards Saturday, you'll see more sunshine. Of course, this is a low resolution. Sunday, we're probably going to have the high clouds around. Then Monday, we'll have to see what happens. It's trying to, again, have like a moist, almost like a warm front off to the west. I have to see. We may still be able to eke out some sunshine on Monday, at least on Long Island, especially Suffolk County. Then back in the clouds Tuesday and Wednesday with that system. And then by the time that leaves Thursday, we'll be back with some sunshine again. I'm not going to run it any further past there. So let's look at a better resolution model of the RGM here for skies. Let's go into tomorrow. So here we are tomorrow, and you'll see here clouds showing a little more sun tomorrow. Showing a little more sun, especially over Suffolk County. Less pop-up clouds. So we may have a little more sunshine tomorrow, perhaps. However, this model is a little misleading with today. So we'll have to see. All right, Saturday definitely should be a lot nicer. It should have mostly sunny skies. And then Sunday, we're probably going to be dealing with some scattered high clouds. We'll look at the NAM model as well for the skies. Don't have enough of the 0Z in, but we can look at the 18Z run. You can see it's a lot more heavy-handed with the clouds. However, it still looks a little better than today. Maybe a little more sun than today. But for sure, by Saturday, we should have plenty of sun. There still could be some cumulus popping up, maybe over New Jersey. Perhaps it's showing that. But we'll go back to the Ventu Sky model, and we will go and look at Come on. You can do it. We'll look at the cloud cover for tomorrow on this model as well. This is the HRRR's sky output. So you can see 10 o'clock. It's showing some clouds still over Long Island. So it looks a little different here. It's still showing a lot of clouds around for tomorrow. So like I said, I think if you really want a nice sunny day, you're going to have to wait till Saturday. Tomorrow might be a little bit better, a little more sun, but still think we're going to see plenty of clouds and possibly some scattered showers around. Again, as we deal with this instability in the air, we go thunderstorms. Still showing some mild capes, so there's still some instability around that could generate those showers. And we'll see some puffy cumulus clouds and maybe at least a little more blue sky to enjoy that with. But I think, like I said, Saturday, at least we'll have a very nice weekend to look forward to after the last couple of weekends kind of sucking. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Thank you for watching and have a good night.